This is a short demonstration of ProgrammExpress, the web-based portfolio, program and project reporting tool specifically for Virgin Media. We're sending out these short demo videos as a result of upgrading to a new version, which A, allows new corporate colour palettes and logos, and B, we've introduced a new home screen. So if I'm going to log on as the administrator, I'm going to enter now into the new home screen. And the new home screen consists of, on the left-hand side, the structure of your portfolios, programs and projects using purely demo data. It now shows all the red, amber, green statuses of the projects within these squares. It allows for input for the project manager within the squares of the modules. We show all of the modules along the top as icons, but better described and replicated as commentary, plan, resources, costs, benefits, impacts, risks, and logs. That is the view of the administrator, which shows all projects and programs and all modules. The idea of ProgrammExpress is simple inputs, powerful output. And to improve the user interface for the project manager or the user expected to update ProgrammExpress, the home screen can look completely different to this if we set them up with different types of roles. So if I just show you logging on as a user or a project manager of ProgrammExpress with limited access to projects and limited access to modules, and I log in, I enter the same home screen, but you will see now I've been given write access to only 3 projects, and I've been requested to only update 3 modules. So if I were a project manager, very simply, I would go into my project. Here we have the commentary screen. I can click on the red square, and here is where I would update my narrative. And then I would go back, and here is the plan module. I would click on the red square, and there I could update my plan. And similarly with risks, I could go in and I could update all of my risks. Very simple for the project manager. Once they've done that, if they so wish, they can open up my reports or shared reports. My reports are ones that they've configured themselves. Shared reports are those that have been provided by the program office, the PMO, or the central projects team. And if I've entered my data and I want to view what it looks like on a report, I could quite simply run a one-page summary PPT compliant report. And that would show my project status report for that specific project using timelines for the plan and showing financial information and showing the narrative, which would drop down nicely in an image onto a PowerPoint slide. Or if I wanted to, I could run a one-page overview report. You'll see we have the logo at the top right as well. This is more of a word style report showing commentary, costs, plan, risks, and in this case, actions, decisions, issues, and lessons learned. A very simple user interface for the user or the project manager, which is extremely important. If I revert back to being the administrator, who by default will see all modules and all projects, and would probably need to do so. I'm logging back on as the administrator, back into the home screen. I can see the status of all the programs and projects. If I want to, I can start to filter out some of the noise, the greens and the ambers. So I filter out green, hide amber. That can show us the problem projects and the problem data within specific projects. So as an example, if I go to project 1C and I look along, I can see that that relates to the cost module. I can click on there. I can see the data says that the forecast is 800 and the planned is 600, which shows me being out of tolerance by 200 and leading to a red status for the cost element of the project. So quite simply, I can look at the problem areas and drill down. Now, what I can also do, I showed you with the project manager view how they can run reports. Similarly, as the administrator, I can still run those reports, and probably more because I've set up more. And I can also run shared reports. And I'm more than likely, as the administrator, not going to run them against a specific project, but I'm going to run them against programs and portfolios. And there we have the power of ProgrammExpress, the consolidation of project information into program and portfolio reports. So I could run at a program level or a portfolio level. I could look down at one of the shared reports, RAG status summary. This replaces the need for an Excel consolidated summary view from everybody's project status update. This is automatic, one click. Here we have a report, in this example, all the projects showing the red, amber, green status start and end date, and showing the narratives against what we have configured specifically within this screen, which would probably be suitable as what we might call a weekly flash report. Similarly, at portfolio level, I could go down and run a Gantt chart report. This will produce the plan for every single project that sits underneath project's portfolio, which in this case is everything. So Gantt chart style report showing all the projects and showing the health of each plan within a project in terms of amber and red status. So the taskbars, we use the green, amber, red theme for that. Amber meaning forecasted be late, red meaning missed current deadline. Or we could run a resource usage summary. Again, Excel style report, resources aligned to the plan, and there it shows you the projects that your resources are working on, the number of days in a period, the consolidated aggregated total for the period, and showing you where we potentially have resources that are offending or have been allocated to too many tasks within projects. I'm just showing the new home screen in version 15.1. This is where most of the activity, or 80% of the activity, will take place once the system's been configured, which doesn't take very long. This is a 5-minute demonstration, which could take 60 to 90 minutes. So it's a very high-level view. We also have document management. We have more reports, dashboards. We have settings, wiring in case we want to set up portfolio views, and for the administrator, configuration settings for each screen. That was just a short demo of ProgrammExpress for Virgin Media. Thank you for watching.